All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, it's straight up energy reading. This is Venus in Aquarius. It's a tough year for Venus in Aquarius. It is. Normally it's about unconventional love and all of that, a lot of freedom, and all of that's still there. All of that is still there, but as it comes in on the 17th, it links up with Pluto. And anytime anything hooks up with Pluto, Pluto's like your friend that you always end up needing bail money after you hang out with them. I mean, it's a bit of that. There's a lot of jealousy that could raise its head. You feel this undying need. Someone attached to you, me, Flem the parrot, the chipmunks outside, everybody, everything feels this undying need to release for emotional growth. I'll put it that way. Release that which you don't feel like you belong to anymore. What the astrologers might say, there's a push toward humanitarianism with this Venus in Aquarius. I agree with that. I do. I could feel that kind of energy going. I think we're going to see, if I may make a prediction in societal energies, I think we may see a lot more clashes. We already kind of had that here the other day, about 2 miles up the street from me. Literally the next town over, somebody drove a U-Haul through a crowd of protesters. I mean, it's that kind of, you're going to see a lot more of that going on. It's going to get a little crazy, cray, as the kids used to say. That's sort of part of that influence a little bit. But try to keep yourself in check. Okay, there's no need to go crazy with it. But at the end of the day here, somebody attached to you is no longer interested in what they've been interested in, okay? And they see you, for some reason, as some sort of source of, healing. Our pre-shuffle here would indicate some healing, right? Getting real and get you healed, right? Oh, my God, I just rhymed. Wow. With the Temperance card. But whatever it is, they see you as liberating, some sort of freedom, a breath of fresh air, something that fits with who they are now. Kind of a thing, right? Okay, so we'll just leave it there. We'll talk about that's my take on this energy. It gets a little tricky with Pluto in there. Pluto really is that friend that you hang out with, and you always need bail money afterward. I tell you. Okay, it's a real Thelma and Louise energy. All right, here we go. Kind of a thing, I suppose. Temperance, truth. Crossed by pre-shuffle, surface energy. I said, what do you want to tell my people about Venus and Aquarius? Right? I've got Temperance here. I've crossed by the Three of Wands. It's everything I just said rolled up in 2 cards. I mean, as far as how somebody feels about you, right? I said you're there. You offer them some freedom, something new, something different. They want something different, something that fits with who they are now. Right? Okay. Some people might do something as simple as change their style. It's possible, right? I mean, I don't know. People do it's going to play out 1,000 different ways for 1,000 different people. That's why it's tricky to pull this type of energy for a general audience. You may just go get a mole removed for all I fucking know, or change your style. Maybe you're always known for green dresses and orange Crocs. I mean, I don't know. You're like a female Mario Batali or something. I have no idea, but now you're going to change your style. Okay? Three of Wands crossing the Temperance. Chariot, again, everything I've already said. Leaving things behind. Somebody's leaving something behind. They feel like if they don't come with you, they're going to be left behind. Again, somebody sees you, and that's all I'm going to say. Ace of Pentacles is bookending this. Somebody wants to get it right. There's an energy attached to you that sees you as fitting and aligning with who they are now. All right? Now, this same energy applies to you. You're going to see hopefully you two match in that. I mean, I don't know. But you're also going to be looking at some things. Pluto's coming in for you as well. All right, so keep that in mind. All right. Let's see where we go here. Let's shuffle the deck. First card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? And I haven't decided if I'm doing a pyramid or a regular reading or not with this. I'm leaning toward pyramid. I don't know. But let's see where we go. Why the fuck are we here? Whoops. Get on camera, Steve. 6 of Swords. It implies someone is in choppy water. There's an energy about this. How do I explain this? There's an energy about this that's kind of 5 of Wandsy. And it's strangely enough, Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck I'm going to clarify with. So I just remembered that was there. I did see it in advance. There's something about this energy that's kind of Five of Wandsy. All right, it's a little bit, you're bothered by something. It's what astrologers might be referring to when they talk about the humanitarian. Humanitarian, what is that, like a tank with humanitarians in it? A humanitarian kind of energy with this, where there's something you want to fight for, something you see as an outrage, and you want to do something about it. That's what this is. We're here because somebody sees their life or something in it as an outrage, and they're coming toward you. That coming toward you is what they feel like is doing something about it. It could be to talk to you. It could be to fucking fight with you. I don't know. All right. Maybe you disagree with this, but it could play out just as easily on the flip that you and this person are at odds, and it's about to come down, right? Darth Vader and Obi-Wan about to meet. Okay, here we go. Let's see where we're at. I mean, it could be that. It could go either way. As always, both energies are present. If you only focus on the light, you're going to get blindsided by the dark because it's always there. So we got to take a look at both and look at what I did. I did not know, I didn't know that was going to happen. That's Five Wands. And I was just talking about it. I just showed it to you. It's right there. That just blew my fucking mind. Also tells me that's the energy's way of saying that I'm spot on. So rewind, listen to what I said because I did my best to explain it. It's complicated. It's tricky energy. But I think I explained it in a simple enough way that you can run with it however you need to. Wow. Take a screen grab of that. I'll tell you what, that's fucking unreal, man. Let me tell you. Okay. All right. Oh, we on fire for this reading. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's fix that. Let's get everybody straight. Everybody ready? I'm talking to the cards, not you. Okay, let's go. It doesn't matter if you're ready. You can hit pause or whatever. Right. And again, I remind everybody, I'm funnier on 2x speed. Hit your little setting button. And watch, I get so many people complain, well, I like short reading. You can turn a fucking 20-minute reading into fucking 10 minutes with the 2x fucking thing. You can go even faster if you want. All right. Anyway, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right. Let's see where we go. The Fool. Overall energy. I usually like the Fool. I don't want to say I don't like it. Why don't I see? See, that's why I felt that. That's the barn owl, right? It's the barn owl of disappointment. It's the kids found out that someone from the zoo was bringing an owl to school. It's that feeling. They're bringing in an owl today. Oh, wow. You think it's a Eurasian eagle owl. You're thinking fucking snowy owl, great horned owl, great gray owl. Man, right? And they show up with this guy and maybe a little screech owl in a cage. And what the hell? Come on. Right? It's a bit of that. I mean, and they're very cool. Don't get me wrong. They're very cool. But, I mean, it is what it is. That's the way it feels. It feels a little bit like that. It feels like somebody's coming towards you. Maybe it's you disappointed by who it is. Is that? It could be for a few of you. You may have. I don't control who this energy's about. I mean, I have no idea. You might be disappointed by who it is. But I want you to keep in mind with any new journey, and I told you this in a recent reading, things rarely go how we think they're going to go. So roll with it. There is an energy coming in that will help you sort of roll with things. I don't know. Somebody might be disappointed or surprised by your reaction. That's possible too. That's possible. I don't know. All I know is somebody coming. All right, let's go. And you shouldn't be disappointed if they bring the barn owl in. They're very cool. They're very nice. They're very nice owls. The males are real kiss asses. They really are. Most male birds are, but these in particular are barn owls. Anyway, here we go. They're real friendly. All right, here we go. Top row, how this person feels about you. Right? How other people see you is in the middle, and we might clarify the shit out of that. And the bottom is a potential final outcome for you, and we might clarify the shit out of that. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying, but I'm focused here a lot more than here. Okay? All right? I'll throw some universe cards at the end, any side reads I need if necessary, and you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this. All right, let's do it. Okay, all right, here we go. Top row, how do they feel about you? 10 cups. Well, somebody here is delusional about you. As the kids say, delulu. Somebody's a little bit delusional about you. Center card. Yeah, 8 of cups. What's red with the 10 cups? The 6 of cups. A lot of cups. You picking up a theme in the feelings here? Somebody would leave anyone to come toward you, right? Anyone, anything. They're going to see someone attached to you, and this might be the tendency in this energy too, so be careful. This why might get a little crazy out in societal energies as well, and I'm just saying that because people see things that they exaggerate. What they see is exaggerated. So if, for example, in your life, somebody's saying something to you that's a basic criticism, you might see it as an all-out assault or feel it that way. It might make you just seethe with anger, right? And you overreact to it a little bit, right? You drive a U-Haul over them or something. You overreact, kind of a thing. That's a bit what this is. Somebody in their emotions is so fucking you're the one kind of a thing. In this energy, you represent something to this person that they just can't find anywhere else. They're willing to destroy. Cups that generally don't feel broken to me, even though they look it on the card, they don't feel it. That's just how they see it, and it's an illusion when it's with the 10 of cups like that, okay? So it's, in a way, I'll say it can be dangerous energy. I opened this reading by saying it's tough year. Usually Venus in Aquarius is fun. It really is. Every year, it's a fun, it's a liberating, free love kind of thing. People meet in hotels, sort of thing. You just want to, but this year, it's a little crazy because of this Pluto thing getting involved a little bit, but it has a lot to do with the core energies that are around. Anyway, there's a lot of big things building, right? I said you can't escape Neptune's move anytime during this month, right? You sure as fuck won't escape it in February. So that's how they feel. Okay? I think I've described that enough. Wow. Woo! This energy's coming at me in waves. Okay? It's wow. All right. But this is a whole lot of Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. In fact, I got the intro to Purple Haze playing in my head right now when I started throwing these. Oh, man. I wish I had a guitar next to me. I'd play it for you. Okay. Just to get the idea. Oh, all right. Purple haze was in my lately things they don't feel the same, right? There you go. Acting funny. All right, here we go. Crazy. Just coming toward you. How do other people see you? How do they see you? How do other people? I want to go more than just this person. Your energy seems to be the center of something. Why? Why? I don't know. Maybe somebody's been, it came up in a recent reading, somebody's been watching you. Right? Maybe that's somebody that wants to offer you something. Maybe they think you can get a message out. Maybe they think you can be helpful to them in some way. Somebody certainly feels like that attached to you. But that's not necessarily this person. This person's just, okay. What do we get here? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. What did I say? It's exactly what I just described. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody sees you as useful. The energies around you see you as, well, aces, top of the pops, useful. It's one of the somebody worth putting down roots with. It almost feels like a Four of Wands kind of energy the way it landed, right? A happy new beginning, something that leads to 10 Pentacles. But I think everyone's view of you, not just this person, everyone's view of you is exaggerated in some way. This 10 of Cups seems to be bleeding on everything. What else? The Five of Pentacles. You're someone not to be missed. You're someone, you might have a lot of people making moves. Not just this person. But let's just talk about this person for a moment. This backs up what I said. What do they think about when they see you? What's going on in their head? These are feelings, right? But maybe when it gets to their head, they get a little bit sane. No! They think you're bigger and better and more awesome than you. Maybe, I'm sure you're awesome, right? I'm sure you are. I mean, But I mean, as an example, if you're someone who can lift 100 pounds over their head, let's say, other people are seeing you as someone who can lift 1,000 pounds over your head, right? You catch my drift on that? You're not to be missed out on. And sure, this person here is feeling like they might miss out. They might miss out. I'm gonna get a sip of water, man. This is unreal. Let's go. Hold on. Sorry. Bring my water on camera here. There you go. And yes, I drink water out of a Scotch glass. Yes, that's what I do. That's what I do. It's wishful thinking. I'd love to do these readings with a glass of Scotch. I really would. That'd be fun. Maybe I can sit down and have a chair, sit in a chair with a cigar and some Scotch and pull tarot. That could be my channel. Armchair tarot, we'll call it. I don't know. Maybe a side channel, right? Or a playlist. Okay, potential final outcome for you. The King of Pentacles. Again, it's read with this. It's sometimes when we pull this card, we say someone sees your value, right? Something like you're an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You really are. You're not to be missed. I mean, any hunter that saw this in the woods and missed it would be crying at a bar later, and all his friends would be picking on him. I'll tell you what. I say him. I know women hunt too. I say him because women usually don't miss. What, they usually don't, and they don't go cry in a bar if they do. At the end of the day here, this is, again, it's almost opportunistic in a way. It's like I had this someone wants to get you into their group in some way. It's part of that, again, what astrologers might call the humanitarian aspect of this. We're taking sides, and we're doing this. And while it might backfire out in societal energies a little bit because of Pluto, in this, it might backfire in a different kind of way in that it might be a bit overwhelming for you all of a sudden, right? A little bit. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Let's clarify this thing. But yeah, look, remember how I opened this reading? I said, I mean, none of this is bad. It's communication. You got a lot of people coming towards you. You got one in particular who does not want you to get away. Okay, I just hope it doesn't get a little, you're tied up in the back of a Chrysler kind of a thing. I don't have a devil yet. I don't know. But we did I showed you the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands came out. So I got, okay. Anyway, let's go. 8 of Cups. Let's pull on the 8 of Cups. Why is it here? What the fuck? All right. Let's see where we're at. Also, the shuffling is funny on 2X. It sounds like porn a little bit. Like, anyway, I'm just saying it's kind of funny because it speeds it up. Anyway, watch me at whatever speed you want. I'm in a crazy mood today. I like today. I like today's energy from me. I don't know. Anyway, 4 of Cups. It's crossing that. Somebody's not thinking. Somebody's blinded by you. It's you. There's the Empress fuel in this. They don't want what they've got. Only you. Even if what they've got is fine. It's fine. She's pretty. She's all right. This looks like a nice setting. I could sit here all day, put a little pole in the water, maybe, I don't know, write a song under the tree. I have no idea. But this is nice. But they don't want it. It's broken. It's 8 broken cups. I got to have the Empress. Got to have the Empress. Again, the delusion bleeds over. What's on top here? What's on top? The 4 of Pentacles. And why is that here? Why is there, you got the disappointment. Again, they feel hemmed in. This is one specific person. Okay? But you can apply this to external energies in general. You can apply it to societal energies and why everything is going to go a little batshit crazy in this energy, but you can apply it to, the people around you or whatever. But this one specific person that we've been talking about here, whoever this is, they feel hemmed in. They feel locked. They feel stuck. It's disappointing, and they're not going to take it, but they're going at it like a 12-year-old boy with a pretend sword, except the sword is real. It's not pretend, right? I mean, It's one thing to hit your friends with a plastic sword and pretend and ha 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 we're playing. It's another thing to come at them with carbon steel, right? I mean, it's okay. All right. That's everything I said so far. Let's get into the delusion. All right. So what are they seeing when they what are they feeling when they feel you? Well, let's take a look. Let's see if we can dive into the illusion and delusions, and confusions, the dreams. The Ten of Cups, why is it here? I don't know. Let's see where we're at. See where we go. But if you know people that have, in this energy, anybody that has strong beliefs in something, one side or another of something, be it at work, out in the world, in your personal life, in your family or whatever, right? You got an opinionated uncle kind of a thing. They're going to be super opinionated in this energy. They're going to go batshit crazy a little bit. So prepare yourself for that. But you might as well, if you have some side that you like to take. So keep it in mind. Try to keep yourself in check. Things can get a little heated. All right, here we go. Nothing gets solved when things get heated. Be it in a family, out in the world, or at work. Nothing gets solved when things get heated. You might want to put your boss's head through a wall, but that's not going to solve the problem. You know, it's not going to fix the marketing. That's for sure. All right, here we go. 10 Cups. Why is it here? It might make you feel better, but it won't fix the marketing. Karma, judgment, crossing it. Wow. A sense of destiny. It's what I said. A sense of destiny, a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning. It's coming at you like a mission-oriented serial killer. I mean, it's unreal. That's what it feels like. That's what I'm saying. Right? That opinionated uncle's going to get nuts. This person's it's a little bit of a much. Okay? Okay. It's unnerving on some level, this person coming towards you. And I think that's where the barn owl comes in. All right? Okay. What's on top here? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's very just bursts of fucking action, bursting. Must do it. There's a sense of urgency here. Why is that here? The Two of Cups. And what did I say? I said it's this. They're feeling the soul connection. They feel like you're meant to be together. They feel like there's some kind of destiny. You're some kind of mission. You're some kind of this. It's funny. It's that uneasy feeling. It's not really disappointment as much as it is uneasy sort of feeling. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we go. I'm just going to pull on this because this all ties with this. This just ties to the. Oh, what the hell? I'll pull on the Six of Cups. Fine. It's like, it's okay, Steve. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Five of Swords reversed. Oh, man. It flew out of the deck. Nine of Cups. And I was going to say before I pulled that, Five of Swords reversed flying out of the deck on top of the Six of Cups. In the context of what I said over here, is someone who is determined not to fail this time. Or will not fail my mission this time. Like some kind of fucking Terminator. Right? Why is that a Nine of Cups, right? Bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. Bridging energy is some sort of crazy attraction like I've never seen before. You shine like gold to this person. I will not fail this time. Okay. And they're trashing shit. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. That Pluto energy is unreal. The uneasy feeling I get here, you may feel like I've known a few celebrities in my day. I used to pull on them years ago when I mixed in different circles. And one of the things, they all said the same thing when I asked them about it from my notebooks and studying about fame and popularity. They all said the same fucking thing. What's most unnerving isn't people running into you at the grocery store or all this other stuff. It's the fact that you feel like you can't control what other people think about you, feel about you, or are saying about you, or whatever. You can't control it. It feels like the people coming at them, it feels out of control to them. Because they're under this belief about them that may or may not be true. Actually, it usually isn't. It's usually some sort of elevated delusion, right? And you can't control that, and that makes you feel uneasy. While this may be a king in your final outcome, it's a king that too many people seem to want a piece of, or somebody here wants an unrealistic piece of. And that might make you feel uneasy. It'll make you feel good to be popular, to be wanted, but it comes at there's a price on the other side of it, right? It's some sort of loss of control, lack of control. We may see that when I clarify that. I'm not sure. Now, I said I wanted to focus in this little triangle here, and I am. Let's see. You're useful. You're useful. Okay. Let's make sure you're not a useful idiot. Right? Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords crossing here was a reconciliation energy, and obviously it just ties the whole thing together. It's that need to succeed, that protective Archangel Michael sword of truth. It's their truth, but it's a delusional truth. I compared it to and again, I don't have a devil here, but I compared it to a mission-oriented serial killers, right? There's someone whose psychopathy is such that they believe that what they're doing is a mission. It's good for humanity. I'm saving the world, that kind of a thing. And again, it's an extreme example, but it's playing out across the board with this energy. That's what will cause things to get extreme in societal energies as well. People going a little overboard. It's one thing to want to fight the system and go for it. It's another thing to go a little crazy. Nothing gets done putting your boss's head through the wall. All right, metaphorically speaking. All right, here we go. Ace of Pentacles. So you're useful, are you? Yeah, you are. Six of Swords, the reason we're here. Somebody sees you as the better choice. A lot of people might. They might. Or they want to get you on their team because you bring something to the table. Let's say, for example, you were an influencer or something along those lines, even a celebrity, who knows? Doesn't make up a large percentage of the people here, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, if you're some kind of influencer or something like that, somebody's going to try really hard to get you because you can spread the word. They can use your channel to get a word out, to do something or whatever. So that's part of this usefulness. Either way, it's really important. Somebody feels like their mission is going to be easier if you're on board. This person up here, their mission is to live a better life, is to go toward that 9 of Cups. Remember, this 8 of Cups is walking toward, they're leaving 8 broken cups that they see as broken but aren't broken to walk toward 9 cups. The 9 cups came out over here. So that backs up what I said. And this is the card of why we're here. What's on top? Knight of Wands. They feel like they need to act fast. I picked up on that urgency. I don't know why. They feel like because this is a slow energy, they feel like they may have dragged their feet, maybe, just talking about this person. Feel like they may have dragged their feet. They feel like they need to act, but they also feel like other people, I think they can pick up on the fact that other people might want you to join them in bed or in their organization or whatever. Right? Why is that here? 8 of Cups. Everything I just said just got backed up, right? If you don't act now, fuck it. You're going to move on to something else. Somebody else is going to be interested in this too. Hurry up. All right. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Flew out of the deck. Oh, the 5 of Wands. It actually flew out reverse in the Empress, so I'm gonna flip it. It flew out reversed. I was going to read it as reversed anyway, but that's how it landed on my hand over here. And the Empress crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. They're not even debating it. There's not even when they think about you, there isn't even a question. And I said earlier, about these 8 cups, I didn't feel them as broken. You can't even tell that those are broken. Those seem fine, right? You'd drink out of those. I mean, if I gave you that at a yard sale, you'd give me a couple of bucks for it. I'll take the cups for a couple of bucks. Okay, cool. Right on. They're fine. I was going to throw them out, but you go ahead and take them. They're perfectly good. Somebody here, they're not even thinking about it. They feel like they don't have time to think about it. There's no debate. They're not in their head. It's must have Empress. It's some sort of mission to come toward you. You fit with who they are now. But the thing is, who they are now, they're only becoming quickly within this energy. It's a part of Pluto blending with the Venus and the other energies that are going on around. So they haven't been who they are now for a while. It's been a fairly short amount of time. So that's why this whole thing is a little like, you feel like it's out of control. You might say, this is out of control. You might say that. I wouldn't blame you, right? Just like this poor deer, right? I'll give you an example. This deer. Imagine there was this one deer in the woods, I don't know, wherever, Tennessee, somewhere like that, right? He's in the woods, got rainbow antlers, he's one deer. The deer might be like, you know, this is crazy. I get up every morning and half the state of Tennessee is trying to shoot me down. You know, it's getting a little crazy. This is out of control. You know, hunting season is one thing. You don't usually have everybody gathering together to try to get this one thing. It feels like that here. Even if it's just one person coming at you, it will feel like that. It'll feel like it's a little out of control. In other words, it might be somebody who's a little pushy. It could be that too, okay? But yeah, you're the shit here. Now, keep in mind, you're getting this reading. You may also feel like this towards something, all right? You're getting this reading so that you're not going to crazy town with it. Check yourself, all right? That's all. That's all I'm suggesting. You don't control the energies that come in. You can control how you behave within them. If you didn't know about this energy, you would be behaving much like this. Maybe not as crazy, who knows, but basically like this. Now you can control it. Right? You can harness it and use it to your advantage. Right? If it's an issue at work that you want to stand for, right? Instead of putting your boss's head through the wall, maybe you now go, okay, I see what Steve's saying. That head in the wall thing sounds good, but maybe I'll formulate some ideas, you know, and write them down. You can channel this energy into something constructive. This energy isn't. They're channeling it into some sort of, I'm going to call it a psychotic mission of some kind. Okay, that's it. Societal energies, well, it might get a little crazy. It's like herding cats out there. So, you know, again, you've got a mix of people. You've got some high vibration, some lower, blending together. You only need one person to lose their shit, and it all goes to hell. It's hard to control that. A chain's only as strong as its weakest link. You might have a chain that can pull 10,000 tons. This chain can handle 10,000 tons. But if you put a little link right down somewhere in the chain that only handles 200 pounds, it's going to break at 200 pounds. Right? That's what I'm saying. So, a lot of the energies that don't know about this, a lot of the people, I should say, that don't know about this are gonna fall prey to this energy for sure. You'll see it play out in the people around you and in the news. All right, the King of Pentacles. Why is it here? All right, come on now. Okay, final outcome for you. Yeah. What did I say? Re-fucking-wind. All right, and I say motherfuckers with love. Re-fucking-wind, motherfuckers. I described this poor deer where half the state of Tennessee is hunting for it. I described celebrities where they say the most unnerving thing is they can't control how someone's coming at them or what they believe about them, right? It's unnerving. Imagine that. You can't control it, right? Imagine somebody coming at you thinking you're a demon. I mean, you're like, I'm not a demon. I'm fine. There's no telling them. They just believe that over and over and over and over again. They won't let it go. Right? It's crazy. There's nothing. You feel helpless in some way. There you go. 9 swords. This is a great final outcome. But whoever this one person is, one strong energy here and a few light ones. Whoever this is, it's a little unnerving. I believe I used the word. Well, that's a good way to describe that person right there. Right. What's on top? I mean, yeah. All right, what's on top? The moon. It's a little unnerving. Right? I mean, it's just coming up. This is fear, nervous, tension. Imagine how she feels at night. She's alone. at night. She's got no martial arts training. It's not like you can come at me with a story, well, she's a kung fu master. She is not. She is not. Soaking wet. She's 110 pounds on a good day. She just bulked up with some pillows, you know. That's it. She's outside alone in a cold with a torch in the rain because she heard a noise. She's as dumb as a bag of rocks as any girl in a fucking horror movie, you know, for doing that. But hey, you know, whole screen of people yelling, don't go outside. Don't go out. No, what are you doing? Hey, asshole, get back in the house. You know, no. Right? But imagine how she feels. Right? You're already out there. It's unnerving. Almost a little scary the way this person's got some kind of mission or is trying to get you on their side. Now, this can play out in a business sense, too. This could be somebody trying to headhunt you, get you over to their company. Could be if you're an activist type, it could be some other group trying to get you to join them, and they're trying a little hard for you. It feels like you're trying a little too hard. It feels like if I say no, I do end up in the trunk of a Chrysler, heading out to the desert, you know? It's unnerving. It's what I already told you. I felt it off of that. I feel for that deer. I mean, there's nowhere to hide. It's a hardwood forest over there. I mean, you know. All right, there we go. All right. What do we got here? Why is the moon here? It's unnerving. Come on. Come on. Why am I your second favorite? I don't know. I give you honest readings here. All right? Come on. That's your final outcome. Don't be like this. Don't. You don't have to. Okay? I've told you about it. There's not a devil on the table. There isn't. You're not going to end up in the trunk of a Chrysler. If you can find the sense of humor in somebody coming at you, this crazy town, thinking you're this or that, or you're my destiny. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, I don't know. You got to find the humor in it somewhere. Don't let yourself get in this. The Eight of Swords is coming out to tell us, and the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords tells us it's nonsense. But the Eight of Swords, only you can get out of this, which means only you put yourself in this. All right? It's all in your head. Just be cool. All right? Don't have a devil on the table. But if you do get freaked out, if it is an extreme reading for some of you, and you do get freaked out, call the damn police. You know, I mean, seriously. I mean, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that's good. I don't have any indication of that here in any layer of the energies. I don't have any indication of it. It's just the way this energy is, you know. I described Pluto, because Pluto's getting involved with Venus when it moves into Aquarius, as I said. I described it as that friend where you know you're going out, you know you're going to need bail money. Well, how does that friend manage to do that? Because you're a very good person. You don't usually need bail money, right? How does that friend end up getting you in that? They talk, they say it just right. They talk a good game. They make you feel like, usually they'll make you feel like if you don't do it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life, that kind of a thing, right? Then they get some big speech about whatever happens, happens. You got to live for the moment, that kind of a thing. Well, all that energy is here, and it's affecting somebody toward you. All right, that's all. It's just a little bit of crazy town. Now let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right. Oh, I love readings like this. Oh, it's great. If you find yourself getting a bunch of fluffy cake readings, I know y'all cheat on me with other readers. I don't fucking care because I know about it. And we got an open relationship, so it's fine. But you know, if you get a bunch of fluffy town readings, shut that shit off. This is not fluffy town energy. Any astrologer worth their salt would tell you the same thing. All right? So that Pluto energy might bring in some jealousy. Jealousy might rage. If this is an ex and you're with somebody new, yep, I could see Crazy Town kicking in. How dare Steve's viewer go for somebody new? I'm the one. We're the soulmate. All of a sudden, you're their soulmate. When before you were, get the fuck out. I don't want to see you again. Don't go away mad. Just go away, baby. You know, I mean, now all of a sudden you're soulmates. Right? I'm just telling you. This is not the best conditions for Venus in Aquarius. All right? It's unfortunate, but I have to give you this reading so you know. There is a band of sense of humor that runs through it. Now, can you end up with this person? Yeah, if they're part of your plan. If they're not part of your plan, I doubt it. You might be able to delay it for another time when they calm down. I don't know. Do what you want to do. My job is to read the energy for you and give you any heads ups you need. I've done my job. Whether you end up with this person or not, whether your pants come off or you sleep in Victorian pajamas, it's up to you. All right? Make your own decisions. There we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. I don't know. Or you join some organization. Join whatever floats your boat. You be you. I got done at the beginning of this reading. I got done talking about people. Accept people for who they are and let them do what they do. You could still be friends with somebody that's part of an opposite group from you. You just agree to disagree. Right? Doesn't change things. You can compartmentalize issues. The world would be a much better place if we did that. It'd be a lot less polarized. But instead, people, oh, you don't like what I like? Well, fuck you. And boom, boom, bang, boom. I mean, it's stupid. It's low vibration. It really is. It's just running amok. Emperor. Final message to you. Emperor, look at you. Right. I could say somebody got big wood over you. I could say that too. All right. But again, these are the kinds of trees I talked about around this poor deer. Right? I mean, I know this isn't a hardwood tree. I said it's hardwood forest, but there are some trees like this. But there's no place for this deer to hide. That's why he's so frustrated. Right? I mean, it's not like you can hide. The deer, this is all trimmed. It's got there's nowhere to go. Right? So there's a little bit of that there. You can't control what you can't control. Keep that in mind. This is a final message to you. So look at these cards. They're fucking huge. Emperor, Judgment, Tower, King of Swords. King of Swords crossing the Judgment card, which was crossing over here, by the way, in Crazy Town, the 10 of Cups. King of Swords, crossing Judgment. These are red, center, left, right. I'm just going to give you a piece of advice here. Whoops. And kick the table with my knee. I'm just going to give you a piece of advice here. All right? See the rainbow sword on this? Let someone believe whatever they want to believe about. That rainbow sword ties to this over here. Somebody believes they... take it how you want to take it. Just catch my drift. Okay? Don't take me literally, but it's a way of describing this. Somebody thinks they know something about you. Right? Don't try to talk them out of it. Don't try to control the situation. You can't hide. You're a rainbow buck with 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You can't hide behind this tree. There's nowhere to hide. You can't control the situation. If you try to, it'll fall on your head. All right? So whatever it is, this person's coming in, you're getting the heads up about it, or other people around you. Allow people to believe what they want to believe, either about you or about whatever thing that they agree with. You do you, they'll do them. In fact, if you keep the energy that way, and you keep an element, an air of common sense, I don't even want to say peace because I don't really have that here, but common sense, okay? You can control it. You can not necessarily control the situation, but seemingly, virtually control it, all right? There's some big changes happening. Someone close to you, whoever this energy is that I pulled on, this main energy, they're making some big changes. They're seeing the world differently. These are new to them, though. They're not used to these changes yet, which is probably why they're reacting this way, and in part, Pluto's probably not helping, right? You got Pluto whispering in the ear going, yeah, let's do it. Let's rob the liquor store. No, come on. No, we won't get caught. Nobody gets caught when they do that, right? How many times on the news you see someone rob a liquor store, right? You never see it, so let's just go do it. You never see it because it's not a big story, right? That's why it happens all the time. At the end of the day here, just again, I'm not even going to tell you what I've told you in recent readings about going along to get along. It's not even so much that, all right? You're not going to be able to control this. And if you try to control the situation too much, it'll fall on your head. So again, accept what's happening within the energy. It will dissipate. With the tower here, the dust will settle. This too shall pass. And when it does, from there, you should pick things up and move from there, all right? And go from that point. Now, as I said, I don't have a devil here, unless there's a devil under this, okay? And I believe there isn't, right? The Knight of Wands, it's not there. Someone might be coming at you fast. Again, I don't say anything or joke about anything in these readings that isn't part of the reading. I really don't. And I talked about watching me on 2x, right? Twice speed. You click the little gear icon on your player. You select play speed 2x, twice as fast. There's a reason for that. There was a reason I said it beyond just people that are like, oh, I wish your reading was shorter. Well, you can make it shorter. You can make it as short as you want, right? At the end of the day here, this is coming at you fast. It's coming at you faster than normal. If you're used to watching it on your life on 1x, it's coming at you on 2x, maybe even 3x. So all the more reason for you to not try to control it. Because while you're trying to control it, you might miss something that's important for you to know about this person or your situation, right? It's sort of like someone might give you the advice, when this person is talking to you, make sure you're listening to what they're saying and you're not thinking about what you're going to say. You follow? It's a bit of that. All right? But it's going to come at you a little faster than normal, which again, I will point out, is unnerving as fuck. Okay? Again, your final outcome is that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I don't have a devil here. I might try to find him. I don't know, but I'll certainly open the reading pulling on you. All right? And we'll get you some more data. And we'll go into this person a little bit. All right? That's your reading. Hope it was helpful. Good luck.